Boy, it went live quick tonight, huh? Oh, you know. Come on. Give me a second. Taking my evening meds and a damn sneeze snug up on me. And I hate it when that happens. Howdy, folks. Oh, who we got now? Dylan, what's going on with you? Diesel Dog. Yeah, it is almost bedtime, huh? Worked a little bit late today. But I called it quits. So I figured I'd just slide in here for a minute. Oh, goodness. See, you're out Washington. Well, it's going on 9 o'clock your time, ain't it? Or is it 10? Ain't got a damn thing giving me the correct time right now. So what's going on in the world of Diesel Dog? Alright. Did you ever get enrolled in a school? Thank you for the confirmed 9 o'clock. There's number 3 popped in. JJ, I was just talking about you. I almost didn't. It's getting kind of late. But I worked late. Worked late because I stopped and got about a 2.5 hour nap today. Well, cool about that. Diesel Dog, did you get signed up with a school? You still gonna go trucking? I want you to keep us updated. I want you to keep us informed. Did you see my video I put up tonight? Where y'all can share some videos. So if you care to do any videos about your training and orientation or anything that you can that will help other people coming into the industry, then I will be sharing it on my channel. Anything to help the next one. As you know yourself from doing your own research, it's a little bit of pain in the butt and can be a little bit overwhelming. JJ, I'm set up for them Cajun recipes. Little Joe has it set up where you can make videos and share them with me now. Well, that's cool, dog. And if you can find a company out there that's going to pay you what you need to make, by all means. Just be damn careful, man. And winter time's coming in, and I know what them mountains are like out there. They're not good. They might be pretty, but you gotta remember they're pretty damn dangerous too. Had somebody had some questions about cats the other night on one of the live streams. I was telling them it was a shame you wasn't in here. William, what's going on? What's in town drugging? Nope, never heard of it. I understand. Well, if that's the case, if it sounds like it's overload and all that, oversized, they're not normally allowed to travel in bad weather. That being said, who knows where you're at? I don't know the laws out there. I did run permits out there before on an oversized boat I hauled, but I don't remember what it was. It was so long ago. And JJ, don't make your cook mad at you, man. They'll burn your eggs. But if they would do it, I sure would appreciate it. Did you do any kind of Google search on them, William? Of course, their Google searches are only worth what people put in there. And remember, pissed off people put in comments before the happy ones will. And there's some way that you can check out their CVSR safety score and all that, but I don't know how. Venom, what's up? All right, brother. I appreciate it, man. I know you do what you can. Yep, that's how most of them are, dog. And dog, I'm doing sharing y'all's videos. If you go doing some heavy haul, if you want to do some maybe showing how to chain down the loads or whatever, and anything that might help the other drivers, do it and then email me. Go to the About page, send me an email, we'll tell you how to get it uploaded. Yeah, probably Tuesday evening, I'm going to guess right now, or sometime Tuesday. Let's see, I'll get down in that area tomorrow. I doubt if I kick anything off, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. My 5th stop is that same place over there in Baton Rouge. So we'll see what time I make it over there, if I even make it over there Tuesday. Dumas, Texas. JBS Meat. Boy, I think I've been there before. Sounds awful familiar. That's why I don't run reefer units anymore. Bad enough with these dry boxes. Them damn reefer units, I set so much with them things. Then you gotta babysit them in your sleep. Got where you could tell what that damn thing was doing by the sound of it in your sleep. And if it made the wrong sound, damn, you was up, boom, or I was. Texas. They got 350, they're not too small. What is an hour there? Venom? Oh, that you've been sitting there waiting at JBS? Okay, gotcha. 42,000. That ain't heavy. That shouldn't even max you out unless you got a really heavy truck. You You should be able to haul up to 44, 45. Of course, that 45 with a reefer unit ain't gonna leave you much diesel room. Yes, sir. Well, thank you for the acknowledgement. Are you interested in doing some videos for me? I would appreciate it. I don't know what them Cascadias weigh. Ain't got a clue. But now old school says that you would weigh it, go even if you got to pay for it, get you a cat scale ticket that shows you what it weighs with full tanks, and then get hold of one of the normal reefer trailers that you haul, make sure its tank's full, and go weigh it. Then keep them with you. Alright, what you want to do for the video there, Venom Sting? Jay, what's up? Oh, some of them. You know, I see stupid out here every day. What's up, Sylvester? But, and I don't comment on all of it, but every once in a while, some of it just makes me want to make a video to help educate some of the new drivers coming out. Bobtailing is one of the most dangerous parts of trucking that there is. And you have to have special insurance to bobtail. I can tell you that from when I owned my own truck. Had to have bobtail insurance. The trucks just don't stop. That ass end just gets a bouncing like this, and you don't stop. You just bounce right into whatever's in front of you. You know, and then to be doing it in the rain, where you've got ruts in the road and water standing there, really? I don't care what kind of experience you got, that shit ain't good. That'd be awesome, dog. Take the Kenworth. I like my Kenworths. There you go, dog. That'd be cool. Stone, what's up? Yeah, and you're not driving. Well, I went ahead and just called it quits here at the yard and went off duty and took care of all my business, came up here and warmed me up some of them Swedish meatballs and rice, and had my dinner, and I'm going to be on here for just a little bit. I got to get sleep and get up early. Gotta see if I make it happen to meet JJ. Well, that would be cool, Venom. Now, what would be awesome is Stone is going to do a pre-trip video for me. And to see two different points of views of doing a pre-trip, that would be awesome. Oh, yeah. I just ask everybody to watch your language. You know, I consider this a family channel. I want anybody to be able to watch it without worrying about their kids hearing the F-bomb every other word. So, that's all I ask. Actually, I drove a Volvo and it wasn't too bad. But I still prefer my KWs. Of course, they're not going to offer you a W9. They're going to offer you some silly shit, but... Right? Well, and that's my whole point, Stone. You shouldn't be having to train. these people that they're wanting to marry you up with, and that's what we call it, is marrying you up when they team you with somebody. They're supposed to be on the same playing field as you. You're not supposed to be training them. Now, I ain't going to bring out all the issues of where you're at and all that. That's your job too. But you are set up where you can get away. And I suggest you get the hell away. And you're dragging your feet. You go too much longer, you know. We've talked about this shit. Uh-huh. Now, who in the world told them that? The power divider will stop you faster. Gotcha. Well, we don't need no video of your chicken nuggets. In Florida, 89% PG. Well, we have to up that just a little bit. That's what I was thinking of. It was Central Oregon you was talking about. Well, I have no desire to train. I started training so I could teach my wife, and I taught her how, which didn't go good because she was too scared. But one of her classmates needed somebody to give her some education, so the wife asked me if I would train her. So the wife got off the truck, and I put her lady friend on here with me. She was a little bit older, and sometimes it was hard to get her to understand some stuff, but it worked out for the most part. But after training them two women, I said, that's enough. I have no desire to do no more. See if that one, there you go. I'll talk to Nomad today. He's heading towards your house. He's asleep right now, imagine. He'll be getting up early in the morning here in the next 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours. Take off, see if he can make it home tomorrow for at least 10-hour break. Well, okay, I'll try to find your channel. What's your channel? Oh, I know, Jay. Well, that's mostly for backing up. But no, I don't have that shit on my mares. If you need that with this company, they're gonna let you go. They want people that know how to drive. And actually, we've been going through quite a few drivers, and it ain't that the company is so hard, it's just that the drivers ain't the quality that we want. And that's a crying shame. You know, they have the 2 or 3 years under their belt, or some of them a lot more. But they just ain't cutting the mustard over here. Right? I drove a Volvo for a while. It wasn't bad. Now I have to say that the Volvo's got the best automatic that I've driven yet. Of course, I've only driven a Volvo and a Peterbilt with it. But Volvo seems to have their automatic powertrain stuff worked out pretty dadgum good. And the way it's designed, it is a driver-friendly truck. And to me, there ain't no difference in that Volvo and this plastic Peter car. I'd damn near rather have the Volvo than this plastic Peter car. Now, at least the Volvo would be true to its name. To me, this ain't a Peterbilt. did I do with my drink? There it is. I haven't did the KW auto. I ran out of ice. Yeah, I'm too lazy to walk over there. Actually, it ain't that. It was getting late, and if I was going to do this, I needed to get on and do it. 11 people and 8 likes. Who don't like me? I guarantee you, if I need to get out of a truck, I'll get out of a truck. Escape door back there don't mean that much to me. Only had to use the escape door one time, and that was after a wreck where the load came in the truck on me, flatbedded, hauling 2x6s, and then jammed the truck so bad that was the only way I could get in and out. And still drove it 500 miles to get it to the house. Yeah, it's got a short hood. I don't know what they're called. The newer Macs I've heard a lot about, William. I've heard they're a lot better than the old ones. The old ones was a good work truck. And Mac makes one of the best off-road trucks there is. But now when I drove that old road truck Mac, when they was first really getting into it real good, man, that old song, Give Me 40 Acres, that was wrote about that thing. But they tell me now they've straightened that problem out and they drive like a regular truck. Well, they might be easier to work on, but they're damn sure more expensive too. Well, that ain't all bad, Sylvester. I don't know what he paid for it. But the old 80s, the old 379, and that 1,000,000 miles ain't nothing. Now, of course, you don't know what it's done. Oh, hell, I don't know. I've done got a couple more likes, thank you. And I got 13 people and 11 likes. If you will go to the About page there, Venom, scroll to the bottom, and you'll see our email link. Lojo put it up there. Check it out for me. If it ain't there, I'll be telling him tomorrow that he lied to me. Okay, that's good to know, dog. I've never drove a Western Star. The old Star car. Back in the day when I was driving W9s and whatnot, the Star car was just too damn heavy. It and the old Mormon, you remember the old Mormon? It was too heavy. Oh, but nowadays if you could find either one of them in the old, like he was just saying his brother bought that 80s Peter car, well, wouldn't that be nice to restore and drive out here without ELDs and all that garbage? Oh, some of them will, William. Some of them would do anything to save $1. Hell, some of them don't even want to put in power windows and power mirrors. Warner, I went and looked at some of their old trucks before I bought my truck. And they didn't even have armrests in there. That was crazy. No, I've not driven an auto car, and I don't remember what Mac it was. That was too long ago. That was back around 2000, more or less. Right? Now I tell you, there's an International I'd like to have. That damn International they came out with, that was the Harley Davidson edition. That was pretty cool, and that hood that International has on some of them looks like the old 38s and stuff. Comes out there. I love the looks of them trucks. Now, I don't know if they're worth a damn. The old corn binders used to be not too bad. 13 letter shit spreader. Uh-huh. Well, somebody else made it before Boxcar Willie, because I grew up on that, and Boxcar Willie wasn't around then. What up, Chris? Well, you should have a power divider in all these big trucks. If you got a road truck and they don't have a power divider, you're working for an awful damn cheap company. And you need to consider what else they're cutting out to save $1, and do you want to drive for them? Now, that's just my opinion. It's one thing to be a cheapskate on paying your drivers, but when they start cutting back on the equipment like Swift and some of them do, that old Warner truck, smallest fuel tanks you could get, and no armrest, no power windows, didn't have power mirrors. This was down there in Covington, Georgia. And the old boy had about a dozen of them. Then he was trying to tell me, oh, if you want one, we can do this, 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 and this. Yeah, all at an additional charge when this is stuff that should be standard on a big truck. No, thank you. So I went to the auction to buy my truck. You're talking about your brother did. I went to an auction down there in Atlanta and bought my old 97 Classic. And it was a damn good truck. Had the 60 series in it. Damn good motor. I got it, and they had it set at 72 miles an hour. A bunch of them people that worked over there where I leased on it, they kept trying to get me to turn it up. They had theirs turned up. Turn it up. I said, why? I'm getting damn near 7 miles to the gallon, loaded or empty. I'm averaging damn near 7 miles to the gallon. Why in the hell do I want to mess with that? Well, I just told you, JJ. 97 Classic. I hear you. Sherman Brothers. That sounds familiar. Not that I know anything about them. I think I've seen their trucks, though. Oh, I love the 60 series, dude. And if you can't have a kitty cat, you might well have a 60 series. Well, I went to an auction and I got the best deal of the day. And I wasn't going there to buy a particular truck. I was going there to buy a truck. See, now, Stone, you need to keep up with Diesel Dog with that company he's going to. He said they're low boys and heavy haul. That's where you want to end up at, is a low boy and heavy haul. So if they're taking him on green, they might take you on green. Your only problem will be your home time. But if you talk to them when you hire on and negotiate out your off time, you might be able to do something with them. That's what a lot of truck drivers don't understand. They talk to a recruiter and what they're told is what they accept. They don't even try to bargain for anything better. They just take what they're told they're given. Well, your mega company, that shit might work, but on your smaller company, you can't talk a deal. Well, it depends upon how you do it, William. I hear you, Stone. William, if you're going to just buy a truck and lease it on with one of these big companies, you're farting in the wind. Now, if you will start doing some homework and taking notes where you pick up and deliver around your home time or your home front, your home area, if you'll start talking to some of them companies and let them know you're thinking about getting your own truck and your own authorities, some of them will give you loads and try you out. Then that's considered an in-house carrier. Now you're getting not only the money that you made as a driver, you're getting your company's cut, you're getting the broker's cut, you're getting everybody's cut, you're getting a whole ball of wax. Then it's worthwhile. But just to buy a truck in these days and lease it on with somebody, I wouldn't do it. It ain't worth the headache. Facts are, you'll probably make less money doing that than you would driving a company truck. So I did my own thing, and you're married to the truck. Whether you like it or not, this truck is your first wife. That woman with the ring on her finger, she's your second wife. Because this first wife has to take care of that one. So you got to give your attention to this thing. And there ain't none of that, well, I'm home, I get to park it and walk away. You're not a company man. You can't do it. You got to fix your truck. You got to do preventive maintenance. You got to do everything. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's right, dog. You do need to have them checked. Oh. But that's just some of my thoughts, William. I could be wrong. I've been told before I was wrong. Of course, I think they was mistaken. Oh. I'm surprised they got this many people on here this late of the night. That's the way to go, Sylvester. I love my hauling boats. If you get out there towards Oregon and Washington, I'd have to do some homework, see if I can come up with the names. But there's some pretty big boat builders out there on both coasts, east and west. So if you can get hooked up with some of that, of course, nowadays you probably got a load board just for boats. But yeah, get set up where you can do oversized, buddy, you can make some decent money. It's slow traveling, but you can make some good money. Oh, and I'll also tell you, if you go hauling boats, if you haul for individuals, because they'll put them on them load boards as well, get your money up front, get your damn good video camera, and videotape that whole boat before you ever touch it to load it. Be out there and make sure it's a camera that gives the date and the time on it. Videotape that rascal. Look it over real good before you load it. Once you get it loaded, videotape the hell out of it. When you get out there to unload it, even though nothing happened, still videotape that sucker. Because I tell you now, it's an insurance racket. So cover your own butt. Get a little word of advice. What up, Robert? Well, thank you. Fort Myers. You damn Yankee. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't do snow well either. Nah, I don't have enough sweetness in me to be a politician. No sugar added here. You don't want to get me on politics tonight anyway. Oh. Yeah, been there and done that. Who you hauling there, Sylvester? Well, what you do, Stone, is one thing, you don't let them put you in a hurry to buy it, and you take that truck to somebody and you have them drain a little bit of oil and have your oil analyzed, and dog can tell you, they can tell you a whole bunch of stuff by analyzing that oil, and they can put it on the computer and run a computer check on it, and they can tell you even more. So if somebody's selling a truck and they don't want you to take it to a mechanic to get that computer reading done on it and all this other stuff, you need to run anyway. That's about like buying somebody's used car and they won't let you test drive it. Oh no, you're not insured. You can't test drive it. Well, I can't buy a damn thing either then. Thank you very much. Yep, that's a fact. Now, I don't know how long it takes that oil analyzing shit to come back. Oh. Well, I bought mine at a auction, so I didn't have the opportunity to do all that. But it was a 60 series. It's hard to tear them up. And I'll give you a little tidbit. Diesel Dog could correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're watching these movies with trucks in them and stuff, these trucker movies, the majority of the trucks that you hear, that motor is a 60 series. It has a distinct sound if you know what you're listening for. And they just love to use that 60 series in their sound effects. There you go. They used to do that stuff on cars, remember? Well, yeah, there's a lot to learn, Stone, but the thing is don't let nobody get you in a hurry, dude. Right now, get that training under your belt and keep educating yourself like this, and when it's time here in 2 or 3 years for you to start looking, you'll be all right. Just don't let them rush you. Everglades boats, I don't know them. Well, that's cool. I take it those are all out of the Florida and Georgia area. The oil fields, it could be good money. I don't know if it's paying as good now as it did back in the day, but it could be good money, mostly because they're short-handed. You're not going to have the best of equipment. You're going to work some long, hard hours. If you're a single man, I'd say go for it. If you have something available to you. You got to remember, though, that oil field was shut down in a heartbeat, and you ain't nothing but a piece of equipment. Ain't we all? a bucket of both. Watch your mouth now. Yeah, hopefully it ain't puffing smoke. There you go, Stone. So I used to live in Georgia, and we hauled, man, my mind's gone anymore. We had one place we picked up down by Orlando. Then there was them big mega boats. We picked up a small handful of them down there. We picked up some of the Carolina skiff, which they was okay, but they was a little bit slow. And not a problem, Robert. Hope I helped. Well, hell, you're from that area, you tell me. They're from West Virginia, they ought to be hillbillies. Gonna have to bring your own seat? Damn it. I don't know nothing about the Freightliner automatic. So they're a Yankee hillbilly, Stone? I got you. Morgantown. I know Morgantown. I don't know why I know it, but that town's familiar. I probably picked up and delivered there a few times. There you go. Are you hot shotting or you got a big truck? I assume you're running your own authorities, being you said you wasn't around giving them your card. I miss my boat hauling. That was some good money, and all the damn big companies started getting into it though. TMC, Maverick, Warner, who else? There was a few others started getting into it and cutting the damn prices. That's what aggravates you. It's one thing to come in and steal a little bit of freight, but to cut the damn prices, really? There ain't no such thing as a really good, dependable truck. I mean, man made them, they're going to break. So, and I've seen brand new trucks out here sitting on the side of the road. I've seen some old trucks out here that just keep on trucking. Alright, Stone, behave. Quit training and get to trucking. And I ain't gonna be far behind him. Anybody else want to throw another comment or question in there right quick? By the time this cigarette's done, I'm gonna call it a night. Bill Blizzard. Not a problem, Robert. See, Stone, you can get educated on here. Better watch it. Oh, goodness. Boy, good luck going up north. I hear you, Stone. All right, Robert, you too. Remember, God loves you, and so do I, brother. Be safe out there. Ah. I heard that Bill Blizzard on one of the documentaries I've watched. Thinking about shaving my head bald. Oh, goodness. Well, my good people, I appreciate y'all coming in and visiting. As always, it was fun. Y'all remember, the good Lord loves you. So do I. I'm going to get off here and go to bed so I can make Grandma some money tomorrow. Y'all be safe. The first had a UK driver in my family. Well, cool beans. All right, y'all have a blessed evening now. Good night.